Hello everyone, my name is Zach and welcome to sort of like an update series. It's sort of like a prequel to what's gonna be coming up in probably about like the next 5 minutes. The two-part gameplay thing of the coupled together the streams on Friday of last week and the streams of today of Far Cry 4. Basically, just trying to explain everything what's going on. Last Sunday I was contacted by a person who claimed that she had romantic feelings for me. I have never been in a real relationship with a girl, so I immediately was flattered. And after we talked for a bit on after my Borderlands 3 stream, things started off flirty, but they gradually became sexual. She made the first move. She first showed a picture of her chest, but immediately my hormones got the better of me, and it was like I was in high school again. And by the time I realized that the relationship we had wasn't exactly normal, like so much as stuff has already happened, but I kept on deluding myself into thinking maybe there are different types of romantic relationships. Maybe there are some romantic relationships where interactions are always this forward. And that was a mistake. Quite possibly what should have been a major red flag was when she first asked me for money for life-saving surgery. She claimed to have like kidney issues and she didn't have the money to pay for the surgery, and she first asked me for $1,000, but I said I couldn't pay for that, and she said, okay, you can at least pay for $500. And me being the nice guy that I was and also slightly gullible, I agreed to that. I paid her the $500 and I thought that'd be it. But for the next couple of days, she kept on saying, "Oh, I've been crying. I'm so worried I'm going to die. I'm worried I'm gonna do this. Blah 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 blah." And eventually, it got to a point where she was asking me for more money, and was hesitant at first, but I almost ended up paying it. If it wasn't for Cash App blocking me. She first asked for $1,200, and I was wanting it to be the final payment. Didn't want to ask for any more money from me, and then she just bumped it up to $5,000. I have $10,000 in a rainy day account that is really kind of meant to be used in case of emergencies, in case I have like a health issue that I don't have the money or the insurance won't cover it. That fund will be able to pay for my medical emergency. And initially, at the start of the year, I had like $30,000 into it, and now I have like $11,000 in it because I kept on like pulling from it to pay artists and all this kind of stuff. And so I almost paid her $5,000 to cover her quote unquote medical issue, and thankfully, Cash App blocked it. And the next day, she kept saying, "Oh, well, you can try like paying me $1,500 a time. You can try doing this." And I eventually got to the point where I decided to call my dad for advice, and he kind of made me realize that she was using me. She was using me for money. So I tried to do the responsible thing, and I tried to call things off. I deleted all the pictures she sent to me of herself, and I asked her to do the same in return. I asked her to be a responsible adult and to let things go and just to move on, and she went mental. She threatened to kill herself and blame me in a note. She threatened to, and after that, like I blocked her on Discord. Then she reached out to me on Twitter and showed me screenshots of our conversation and threatened to blackmail me and release that information online. The next day, I reported her to the police and the FBI. That next day was Friday, last Friday, when I was streaming Far Cry 4. I really shouldn't have streamed that day. I was feeling like stressful and anxious over what happened. I had to be like incredibly honest with the police officer I spoke to. And he saw pictures of myself that I'd rather him not have seen. And trying to be pretty vague, but people with a mature mind can kind of have an idea of what's going on, especially with what I said earlier about the nature of our conversations. So again, this might be like very like disturbing to hear, But she came into my stream on Friday and she kind of reopened that trauma after I like blocked her on all accounts as she was saying that she was crying, blah 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 blah. And I blocked her, blocked her a couple times, and she just came in with a Smurf account and said that she may have released some of the blackmail online. I was so depressed at that point that I just ended the stream like after 30-40 minutes of playing, and went on to Twitter, tried to find the blackmail she reportedly released online. I couldn't find it. So I eventually decided to take a week off of streaming and just to try to relax, compose myself a bit, maybe focus on my writing. And I ended up like spending most of my time like on YouTube just relaxing a bit. And like I really only had one day where I went to the library, where I went to Starbucks to write, and I was able to finish a section, but I didn't get much done other than that. So fast forward to like since then, like she either created an alt account or had someone like create an alt account to try and reach out to me, claiming themselves to be the FBI, the Federal Bureau of Investigations, on Discord. The person identified himself as quote unquote Special Agent Robertson Wilson. Two last names, obviously a fake name. Number one, the FBI will never reach out to you on Discord. They have the resources to find out where you live, and they have the resources to find your phone number. They can contact you through those avenues. They will never reach out to someone on Discord. And even if they were to do that, it would be a verified account. And this wasn't a verified account. This account tried to reach out to me a few times through a direct message, and eventually I decided to report them and block them. And then yesterday they decided to reach out to me in a server that me and them share for Doctor Who. And basically they demanded in all caps that I contact them immediately. And I said I'm not gonna contact you because I know you are a scammer. Leave me alone. I already blocked you and I reported you. Blah 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 blah. And what's kind of funny is the entire Discord server just ended up like being on my side, blocking them and banning them from the server and all this kind of stuff. It's kind of like really nice that I had like all these allies to help me. But what's kind of like unfortunate is that wasn't the end of it. Today when I streamed Far Cry 4, I was finally ready to just kind of move on and just finally was fully able and willing to stream the full I was gonna stream 3 hours today because I have like another video that's gonna be playing after this clip where it's gonna be like a 30-40 minute video of the failed stream that I had last Friday, and it's gonna cobble it together in like a Frankenstein style video. But this person identified herself as a friend of the scammer. She tried telling me that this person that scammed me tried to kill herself. She was just so upset over what happened. She told her sister filed a report with the police. She has then found out about my author profile on Twitter, on Amazon, and she's threatening to report them to Amazon to get my book and my author profile taken down. She apparently went to the police and all this kind of stuff. She's painting herself as the victim when she was the one who blackmailed me, when she was the one who threatened me, when she was the one who extorted me. And I really, like, I fully admit that me and her were both guilty in some regard, but at least I try to be the responsible one. At least I try to do the right thing in the end. And she is presenting herself as a victim. She is trying to kind of vilify me and trying to make myself look to be the worst person ever when I'm trying to be the best person that I can be at all times. So I ended up having to, after this person was just kind of railing at me, was harassing me for like 5 minutes, I kind of hit my breaking point, and I decided to just go ahead and stream like an hour in and just try and deal with this. I contacted this person on Discord. She hasn't responded to me yet, as far as I know. I'm gonna try and be diplomatic again. Gonna try and convince her to just leave things alone, just forget about me and move on. She's probably not gonna do that. She is just so far off the deep end that she is just not willing to do the right thing at all. It's probably a mistake to just unblock her and try to communicate with her, but I don't want her to just take down my freaking book off a Kindle to kind of ban my profile on Amazon simply because she's just throwing a temper tantrum because I call things off and I tried to be the responsible one. She was the one that went off the fucking deep end, and now she's like blaming me. So I wanted to just go in and make this video explain like in detail what happened. This is something I'm continuously dealing with to this day. I want to once again reiterate that me and her are both guilty of doing the same things, but I tried to do the right thing in the end, and she just went off the deep end. I fully acknowledge that I did make some mistakes. I fully acknowledge that I fucked up, but it doesn't really like the fact that I tried to be the responsible one. The fact that I tried to do the right thing in the end, and she just went mental. Just is really kind of telling of her character. What also kind of really pissed me off is the fact that she threatened to kill herself and blame me as a ransom note, as I mentioned earlier. I tried to kill myself 3 times in my life. I know fully well what goes into someone's mind whenever they try and commit suicide. People try and commit suicide oftentimes, well, sometimes they do it for attention, but they do it rarely. People try to commit suicide because they have either a feeling of regret or remorse over something they had in their life, and they feel they cannot talk to someone, either family, friends, or licensed therapist or a psychiatrist, because they feel like that what they did was so wrong, or they feel that the person wouldn't understand what they were feeling. I've had family members that try to commit suicide for trying to for losing a loved one, and they just miss them so much, or just so remorseful over their loss that they were desperate enough to try and kill themselves just to be with them again. And there are people like that that do that kind of thing. The reason for my suicide attempts, for those curious, was because of the fact that I made a mistake when I was like 10 years old, and it's been like haunting me for most of my childhood, for most of my teenage life, and for most of my adult life to this date. And I felt like what I did was so bad that it was like unforgivable even in the eyes of God. I left my old religion, my Christian religion, because I thought that what I did was so unforgivable that I wouldn't even be able to make it into heaven. I was so afraid to talk about it that I just kept my feelings bottled up until eventually they just kind of exploded. And eventually, when I found the courage to kind of talk to someone, my psychiatrist, in 2023, I finally realized that what I did wasn't entirely my fault. That was actually kind of normal for what I did, for what a kid did in that time. And the fact that I immediately corrected my behavior after that shows that I was in the process of normalization, which is a healthy behavior for a kid to have. And it was really my family that overreacted over what happened, and that just made me just feel so good about what happened, and so good that I finally understood what happened, I should say. What this person is doing, I haven't the fact that this person sent her friend to tell me that she's trying to commit suicide, and her family is to file a report with the police, all this kind of stuff. I highly doubt that she committed suicide unless she's just that emotionally unstable. I think that it's like a manipulation to try and make me feel sympathy for her. I genuinely believe that. Like, I know what goes into someone's mind whenever they try and commit suicide. I know that better than anyone because I was in their shoes at one point. I genuinely believe that this person was just using suicide as a way for me to feel sympathy for me to stay with her and say, oh, I'm sorry you did this, let me be there for you. It's a manipulation tactic. I feel that is true 100%. I don't believe that she actually genuinely cared for me. I think I just got catfished by professional fisher. She just wanted my money. She just wanted to toy with me. I don't even know if the name she gave me, the face she gave me, the picture she sent me of herself were even real, if it was just AI or a fake name. That's just what I'm feeling. In any case, the videos you're going to be seeing here they kind of caused me to snap a bit, and I really do apologize for my short temper. It's something I've been dealing with for 2 weeks now, and it's really something I wish would just go away. I think maybe in about like 5 minutes in, like 10 minutes in, like I got harassed by someone that was harassed by the person that has affected my life in this way, and I was in the process of explaining what happened, and then she just came into my stream and just was harassing me. And then she just came in with that alt account saying it really started the blackmail. I don't think she did. And yeah. So anyway, like I did not handle that situation well. Really wish I handled that better. In all honesty, I should have streamed last Friday because I was still like very stressed, and I wasn't in a right mental state to stream because I was just so stressed and anxious over just having to speak to the police over what happened. And then she just came in, just kind of made things worse. And today, a similar thing happened where, like an hour into the stream, one of our friends contacted me to try to beg me to just try and talk things over with her, try and calm her down, those kind of stuff. That she tried to commit suicide, those kind of stuff. I highly doubt that she's committed suicide. As I said before, I think it's just like a desperate like attention thing. But the fact that she was threatening, she said that she was threatening to go after my author profile on Amazon to try and get my book taken down. That's crossing the line. Like, I never intended to attack her business. She claims to be an artist online. I never intended to attack her business there. And the fact that she is threatening to attack my author profile because of that is just, it's disgusting. It's really disgusting. In any case, hopefully things will be better tomorrow. I'm hoping that she contacts me, but I'm not holding out hope. I'm really not holding out hope. So yeah, that's what I've been dealing with. Hopefully this thing will end soon. I would really love to be able to move on with my life, but I don't know if that will happen. I am gonna end through this thing here, and the gameplay will start soon after. Really, and again, really do apologize for the short temper thing that I presented myself with. It's something I've been dealing with for 2 weeks now, and it just will not go away. So yeah. And again, like I tried to explain what happened in last Friday's stream, but I didn't explain it properly, and this is me trying to explain it properly. And I missed some details, but I try to be as honest as I could about the situation. I am genuinely trying to be as honest as I can, even if the truth does hurt myself or others. Wasn't always the case when I was a kid, but I try to be as honest as I can as an adult. And if this honesty does get me in trouble somewhere down the line, I'll have to deal with the consequences. But I'm trying to be as honest as I can about this situation, even if it makes me look bad. Because it's the truth. And the truth is always what's most important. Hey everyone, my name is Zach, and welcome to the live stream of Far Cry 4, my 100% playthrough. I'm kind of going through like an emotional roller coaster right now, and I'll explain why in just a minute. Just give me a minute to test my audio, make sure everything is working correctly. I've had issues with my Elgato not capturing gameplay lately. I think I may need to get a new one. But let me just go ahead and listen to the audio real quick. Okay, it's working great. So here is what's been going on. Well, first things first, something I should first mention is something I kind of touched on last time that I played. When I played Borderlands 3 on Sundays, I think is when it happened. I mentioned in the past a traumatic event from my childhood where when I was in 7th grade, like I was bullied a lot in 7th grade. There was 5 kids that were often picking on me, but quite possibly the worst of it was a kid named Nick who just always found new and creative ways to bully me. And at one point, he convinced a cheerleader to ask me out to be her boyfriend. And me, being the gullible kid I was, thought it was the luckiest day of my life. And it turns out that she was really just working with my bully so that he could meet up with me and beat me up and cause that girl to break up with me, which just completely like traumatized me as a kid. But like, because of that experience, like I was very distrustful of women in general. I just believed for the longest time that women would only like hurt me, and it was really kind of unfortunate. It's really kind of unfortunate because like it kind of caused me to be kind of like emotionally stunted because of that. Where for the longest time, like I was never willing to like get in a relationship with anyone. And fast forward to last Sunday when a user came into my live stream and said for me to check my DMs, my direct message on Discord. Where do I go from here? She said, I really like your personality and I really, really like you as a person. Can we talk later? Can we talk later to further like develop this relationship, whatever? And I, being like the gullible dumbass that I was, thought that my luck had turned around, and I was very surprised that a girl was like interested in me in that way. And unfortunately, unfortunately, like it wasn't actually like immediate, but like I eventually kind of grown to okay, you are getting banned. I already reported you to the FBI. I reported you to the police. You are a fucking horrible human being. A fucking horrible human being. Basically, what that person did was she convinced me that she was interested in me. We started flirting, and then things kind of like eventually turned sexual. And I didn't really, like, I thought that our relationship was normal. And I didn't really see like anything wrong with it until I realized that she was just asking for a lot of money that I wasn't comfortable giving. And when I eventually, like, I almost paid her the money that she wanted. Eventually when I couldn't actually pay her the money because Cash App blocked it, I talked with my dad about it, and he said that I shouldn't like do that at all. So that wasn't an appropriate relationship. I should break things up with her because she's just using me to get money and all this kind of stuff. So I did that. I said respectfully, I deleted like all the pictures she sent me. I don't think that this relationship should continue. I was trying to be respectful about it. I was trying to be mature. And I asked her to delete all the pictures she had of me and just let things go the separate ways. She completely went fucking mental. She threatened to kill herself and then blame I got the mug gun equipped. She's threatening to kill herself and then blame me in the note, which is just really kind of fucked up that you would actually do something like that. And then I decided to block her, and she reached out to me on Twitter and started blackmailing me, which she's doing that same fucking shit now. Apparently I posted that compromising the stuff like online, and it's just really kind of fucked up. I'm kind of getting upset that she just actually went that far and actually posted the blackmail. Yeah, I need to get my gun back. Like, it was just really kind of stupid. Like, she started blackmailing me. She thought I'd post all the, like, compromising, like, all of our private conversation, like, online, which I thought was really fucked up. And she also threatened to, she threatened like she wouldn't do that so long as I stayed in a relationship with her, and that I would only be with her and that I'll pay her the money that she needs, which is just so fucking cruel. So I said I would think about it because I didn't want her to immediately post that stuff. And this morning I went to the police. I filed a report with the police. I went to the FBI. I filed a report with the FBI. And now it's completely out of my hands. But since I started doing that, I blocked her original account and she came in with the fucking Smurf account. And now she's kind of posting that. She said she's posted that public shit on my account. Like, just fucking fuck off. Quit being an evil fucking bitch. I really hate using that word, but the fact that she would resort to blackmail because she didn't get what she wants is really cruel. It's really fucking cruel. I cannot believe that someone would do that. I don't understand. Like, I told her very clearly, like, the issues that I was having. Like, I told her about my trauma and how I couldn't trust women for the longest time. So what did she do? She immediately started, like, abusing my trust. Yeah. He immediately started abusing my trust, and it's just, people are just fucking crazy. I just cannot, like, get over that. Like, people are absolutely fucking crazy. You may like see videos of myself, or she said she posted a video, whatever. I try to do the responsible thing. I try to let things part ways. Like, she is not the one. She is the one that refused to let things go. And the thing is, like, when I said that things got sexual, eventually got sexual, she sent pictures of herself and I sent pictures of myself. That's the type of thing that I was talking about. So it's really kind of stupid. Like, I really wish that things did not go the way they did. Like, I would have loved for it to have, like, a peaceful resolution, but it didn't happen. I can only hope the authorities do something to kind of stop her, to prevent her from, like, going, like, any further. But, like, again, like, it's completely out of my hands. Like, I already reported it to the police, I reported it to the FBI. Like, I blocked her on all accounts. I blocked her on this platform. I just don't understand how someone could be that cruel. Like, again, like, no party was, like, innocent on all fronts. We were both guilty of something. But at least I tried to do the right thing on the end, but she just went crazy and just resorted to blackmail. Like, I don't get it. Now that I'm here. I honestly really hope that I just don't like lose my platform because of her. Like, I would hate if I got this channel banned. I would hate if I got my social media stuff banned. But like, things are kind of going crazy right now. The thing is, like, it was me and her are both guilty of doing the same thing. It's just I tried to be responsible and I tried to back out and she just wouldn't let go. I tried to do the right thing in the end. And she was also asking me to pay her like $5,000, which was also kind of an inappropriate thing to do. It's just really fucked up. Like, I have to be honest about this. I have to tell the truth and just kind of give you like the full explanation of what was going on. She's the one that's just kind of making things worse. The thing is, like, I have a history of mental illness. I have tried to commit suicide like 3 times in my life, and it's like all like based on like a traumatic event that I had as a kid. And I have since gone over it. I was able to forgive myself for what happened. But for the first time last night, I was watching a reaction to One Piece. And I was crying. I was actually crying, like watching like the Valmere flashback thing in Arlon Park. And I was actually at that point where I was thinking that if my life ends, like if she just kind of causes things to spiral so far out of control that my life is essentially ruined. I was actually kind of considering the permanent option. I was actually considering to kill myself for the first time since like 2015. I hit wingsuit! The fuck? That's just kind of how bad things got. That's just how bad she fucked with my mind, where she was actually kind of causing me to do that.
What was that? I'm going to.
I haven't like thought about that like since last night, and I'm definitely not gonna do that. I have done like all I can to move past that event, but it's just it was just like really fucked with my mind. Like, I didn't want to report her to the police. I didn't want to report her to the FBI, but she forced my hand. And she is trying to paint herself as a victim, but we were both guilty of doing the same thing. She was the one that was ordered to blackmail. Like, I should not have like engaged with her from the beginning. I really regret doing that. If I knew that things would just escalate in that way, I probably wouldn't have been like engaged for her from the beginning. You played with my trust. That's like all I can say. She played with my trust. Can I not climb up this? Is this a skill that do I need a skill? Oh, there we go. Because I had to jump at it. Just got an alert on my phone. Okay, let's see here. I need to go over here and grab this, and then I'll go and do that outpost.
Eliminate the hostages!
Jackass. my car. I gotta be honest here, like, then that person responds saying that she already posted a video and she posted like some of the blackmail shit, like it put me like in a really sour mood. Like I really want to take a break from streaming, like in general. I thought I could do streaming like with a minimum like amount of time. Like I reduced the hours I stream for by about 2 hours. I really thought I could do that and still be fine, but like, I'm not feeling well right now. Like my mind just keeps on going back to what she said. Like after this stream, I'm gonna check Twitter, see like I'm fine what she posted. But like I reported her to Twitter, and they said they took action, so I thought they banned her. Maybe she was using a Smurf account, but.
Find enemy here!
There you go. Event complete. And let's see if we can liberate this outpost. Trying to get a good sniping position. Where is the alarm? I'm seeing the alarm. Maybe it's around the corner. There's kind of the alarm here. Oh, there it is.
What on you, Kyrat! Moving! Hello! For the king! I'm calling for reinforcements! He's up there! Assholes spotted! We've got them!
Is that a mortar? Jesus. Another mortars. Dang it. Let's try and do this again. I don't know if the alarm is still damaged or not. Come on.
We're coming up the road.
There you go.
You don't scare me. Moving out.
Okay, there we go. We got this now.
Don't turn your back to the enemy. You are going to die here.
Come on.
Surrender and we'll kill you quickly.
Come on. I can still do this.
Let's end this now. Get him. You.
Got him. I thought I shot that alarm. That's why I went in guns blazing.
The smugglers who used to stay here were all Jews.
They told me you captured another outpost. Keep going like that, and you might give pagans something to worry about.
I'm gonna get rid of some stuff. Inventory's almost full. Hold on. You check something? Literally created a Smurf account. She literally just created a Smurf account to block me. Plenty of opportunities to just walk away, and she's choosing to do the nuclear option. Like, I try to be the responsible adult. Like, I try to let things go. Hold on, did she actually? I guess I'll find out like what happens later. Like she said, like very coyly, I think I did post a video in a Smurf account she created. I gotta be honest here, like I don't even want to play this game right now. Like I just like so fucking depressed. I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm gonna take like this next week off of streaming, and I'll come back next week. Hopefully I feel a bit better then. I'm just not like the right mindset to like stream for at all. Like I'm so much shit is going on right now, like shit that is completely out of my control. I'm gonna end the live stream here. Hey guys, just give me 1 second. I'm kind of having some issues with my headset again, so I think that what I'm gonna need to do is check to see if the issue I had was the same issue that I had before, which is the switch at the back of the adapter is not switched over to Xbox all the way. I don't know why it keeps on switching over. Okay. So nothing, there is something weird going on. Hold on, let me try closing the game. Still hear no audio. Something I could try and do is unplug the headset from the Xbox and plug it back in, or unplug the adapter from the Xbox and plug it back in. Yeah, unplugged it, plugged back in. Can I hear audio now? Yes, I can. That's great. Guess I guess just needing to be unplugged, plug back in. The old like layman's trick to getting things to work. Okay, so hello everyone, and welcome back to Far Cry 4, my 100% playthrough. Just want to say apologies for last Friday's stream. I kind of have a lot of shit going on in my life. Basically, I kind of got involved with a scammer that kind of tricks me into thinking that she cared for me when in reality she was just out for money. And let's just say that when I tried to back out, she went completely crazy. And yeah, I ended up having to go to the authorities to try and deal with it, and it did not end well. Like, I was so stressed out over what happened that I ended up having to take a break from everything just to calm down, and it was a lot. It was really a lot. So I really do apologize for kind of ending the stream at like 30 minutes, and I was not expecting to kind of reach a point where I kind of it's kind of forced to kind of relive that traumatic experience to me, but what can you do?
The floor's got eyes on this area. It's going to be hard to infiltrate.
That person does come in the chat again to harass me again. I'm just gonna go ahead and just block them immediately.
The floor's got eyes on this area. It's going to be hard to infiltrate.
I'm available.
You? Yes, you have a good reputation. You'll have to be discreet. No one should see you. If you can, hide Sergeant Mizra's body. But make sure to remove his dog tags.
Got it.
He's holed up in a small warehouse. I'll mark the location on your map. Take care. There you are!
Yeah, it's gonna take these guys out. Okay, so where am I going? I am going over there. Are you shitting me? God, what fucking luck. I've really been trying to like distance myself from these people. I've been blocking, she keeps on creating alt accounts. I've been blocking them every chance I get. The latest fucking thing that they tried to do was create an account on Discord called the Federal Bureau of Investigations, and if you didn't know, the FBI would never reach out to you on Discord. They have the resources to find out where you live, the resources to find your phone number. They can contact you that way. They will never contact you on an application like Discord, and even if they did, it will be a verified account and not a random unverified account. So I got contacted by quote-unquote FBI agent Robert Wilson, and basically I immediately knew that it was a scam. And I immediately tried to ignore the conversation. I just wasn't responding to them for days. As time went by, I got more and more desperate until I decided to block them. Then they harassed me in a chat group I'm in, a Doctor Who server on Discord, and it's just so fucking stupid. Like, they literally just end up like harassing me and end up getting them banned on that server. It's just so stupid. Like, I don't understand like how they can be just so dumb. Like, obviously, like, it's a scam, and for those curious, impersonating a federal agency is a felony in America. So I reported them. I did everything I could.
I hate. Moving.
Did not know there's another guy there. Okay.
Going to have to cite my rifle. Been off lately. I got this itch in the middle of my back.
I need to remember controls. Control scheme. How do I throw a rock? It is right on the D-pad.
Wait, what was that?
I asked for extra patrol duty rather than go home.
Keep it to yourself. I don't care.
And drop the body in one of the hiding spots. We essentially have this in the bag now. Rocks are OP. And we got this. Okay, so let's go back here and we'll do that hunt. I also need to figure out how you do the crafting wheel. How do you craft healing syringes? Okay, well, let's just go. Worry about that later. That's not it. This is it.
Hey, Mr. Chiffon. I found your latest design. The one that calls for rare dole. It looks good.
That's what I love about you, Ajay. You don't pretend to have sartorial taste, unlike Min. But you've met him. So mercurial, always changing his mind. One day the suit is perfect, the next day it's not fit for a dog. One day you've got a suite at the palace, and the next those dogs are chasing you through the mountains.
That's fashion, I suppose.
You're so right. The den should be nearby. Be fierce, Ajay.
There we go. Those guys are taken care of. Really have taken the vehicle, but I have no problem with running. Jackass. This person at least has created about 4 or 5 alt accounts by now. It's just so fucking stupid. Like, I don't understand how she keeps on thinking that I'm gonna randomly just decided to start talking to her after she tried blackmailing me and extorting me for $5,000. Like, she can just like fuck off, and she's just not taking the hint. Okay, well, there's one. Oh, that's Dole skin. That's exactly what I'm looking for. There you go. This is it. There you go. Kyrat Fashion Week quest completed. Under crafting. Need 3 bear skins, and I've not encountered bears yet. Go into skills, see what I can get. I think I'm actually gonna get some, gonna get this. Could also be good for when I'm ready to craft syringes. I'll also be getting elephant rider. That's it. I could have actually gone this before I did my first outpost, and I think there may be an achievement for Liberate an outpost with a elephant. I think I may already have it. So there is, the reason why I got the location map is because there is a 100% requirement that I just found out about for discovering all locations. So there are 240 locations in the game. We have discovered 33, and there are some in previous areas that I had missed. There's one here. This area is all on a cliff and I can't get that yet. Two here. One there. So yeah, I'm actually gonna do some backtracking a bit just to get those locations marked on the map from this point forward. We're gonna be trying to get every single location just 100% completion. So I'm basically gonna be doing a little bit of backtracking. Gonna be going to this location first. I'm also gonna, while we're in this area, I'm also gonna go to a certain location to get wild boar skins. Because we need one more wild boar skin for crafting upgrade. I just want to take care of that. I know where boars can be found. This stream is gonna be a kind of weird stream on YouTube because I'm basically gonna be cropping both yesterday's last Friday's a 30-minute stream in front of this stream, and also I'm gonna be incorporating a little bit of a channel update, I guess you could say, kind of explaining in detail what I've been kind of going through and what I'm continuously dealing with today. And this stream will likely be very different. In fact, if you're watching this on YouTube, you'll likely see that's very different. Well, the first issue, an apology, I did not kind of explain what was happening in last streams well, and I did not handle what happened in the last stream well because of the fact that I because of the fact that the trauma of what happened to me was still kind of very fresh, and I was still like dealing with anxiety over what happened, and with the fact that I had to like go to the police earlier that day, and I thought about stuff that I wasn't really exactly comfortable with. So when that scammer came to my stream that day, I didn't really know how to handle it, and admittedly I could have handled it better, but I didn't. So that's essentially something that I ended up like regretting, just basically how I handled it. I really wish I could have handled that better, but I didn't. So, I'm gonna be making like an addendum in that little mini channel update video explaining what happened in detail. Probably after I start recording this. There's not gonna be a bonus post-stream session after this. We're gonna be reading like all the new entries on the database, mainly because of the fact that I don't think that I will be able to do that, realistically speaking. So I'm basically going to, oh right, there's two locations where you can find bears. Boars. One of them is found here. I have gotten attacked by boars by the zip line. If we don't find him here, you can find him further up the road. Yeah, it doesn't look like they're here. This stream I'm gonna be shooting until 4 o'clock. It's actually a 3-hour stream. I really want to be able to stream longer and more consistently. I was trying to avoid that guy, but he turned into me. But I kind of want to. This stream is probably gonna be like a 4-hour stream on 4-hour video on YouTube. So I don't want to stream longer than. I don't want to go over 5 hours. I just see a boar up there. That's probably a bush. Okay, so boars are found over here.
One of the villagers asked if he could borrow my gun to fight wolves with Kanan's factory. We barely have enough weapons for our own people.
I am in the right area. Yeah, it's just a little bit further down. Where is a boar? That is a bird. I've seen one boar skin. Another bird. Oh, there is a boar. I see you. Crafting. Fringe kit. Need Tibetan wolf next. We may be able to get that in this area. I think I did fight wolves here. Okay, where was that? I'll wait until we get an actual location to face them. We can get cloud leopards here, we can get Asian rhinos there. Let's go ahead and we will... If we see any Asian rhinos, we'll also be sure to take care of them just so that we get some weapons. We need to buy every single weapon for 100% completion. We get any essential weapons? Not really. Get a couple. We can get one or the other. But I am not gonna go for these yet. Get some more maps. Actually, no, I'll hold off on maps for now. I would love to be able to pilot a helicopter like this in real life. Or not really. Shit, wasn't paying attention. I would like to be able to fly in a helicopter in real life, not pilot a helicopter. Okay, I need to remember something because I always end up ducking out. It's a B or X that decelerates. It is B to descend. I can't loot him. Wait, can I? Yes, I can. It just gives me a chunk of flesh. close to that yet. Sarah Bajid's boat, I don't know what that is. Okay, so let us go ahead and one second. I'm gonna be turning off my phone to avoid distractions. Got two Pagan's Wrath convoys here. If I had an RPG, I could take care of them pretty easily. I could buy one, but I'm not going to just yet. Alright, I was gonna... That's right, I was gonna go down here and figure out what this unknown location is. Dude, I tried to avoid you, you turned right into me. And we're almost there. Kyrat Tea Factory. Okay, let us go. What's this? This is Tibetan Wolf. We need Tibetan wolves for something, don't we? We do. Yeah, we need 3 for a syringe kit. I'll hold off on doing that for now. Okay, so next we're gonna be going to this location. Tag that on the map. Need a vehicle though. Oh, they're driving away. At least I got one of the convoys.
last time someone had anything nice to say about the northern part of Kyrat? I mean, the entire region's been under Buzzard's control for as long...
What the fuck was that? That is some bullshit. I pressed A to get into the mounted gun and I instantly died. Are you serious? Okay, so that's something that someone told me about. Apparently this game is kind of glitchy at times. But when you try and do something, you just instantly die, especially, specifically when you're moving. When you try and like change positions when you're moving or something, like change position in the vehicle, like go into a turret or something. Or even if you try and do something like an aerial vehicle, you will just randomly die for no reason whatsoever. That is so dumb. That guy coming towards me. He's not driving away. Okay, that's fine. Would love to be able to take down one of those convoys one of these days. We're almost there. I should have taken a vehicle, I just wasn't thinking. City of Pain. I'm not gonna do that hostage rescue. I could, but I'm not going to. That convoy is all the way over there. You just won't worry about him. We'll just go ahead and do... we'll go ahead and slowly work our way towards that, towards this radio tower. I'm actually gonna kind of go in a weird way though, because I want to grab this and this, grab these two locations, and we'll grab this and work our way down here to grab these three and do that radio tower. Yeah.
Coming at you from Radio Free Kyrat.
I got another shot at this. need a rocket launcher, that's what I need. Maybe I will buy that RPG. Maybe when we play... You know, we'll replace the bow. How much ammo do we have for this? 4 shots. We can, in theory, go for a heavy ammo, but we need 3 bear. Maybe not. Okay, well that's fine. Let's go ahead and go to this place. There you go, another comedy event complete. Okay, so let's go ahead and set a marker for this propaganda poster.
This is an emergency call to any fighters in the area. Our
Fucking
outpost
kidding me.
is being overrun by the Royal Army and we need all the backup we can get. Come, quickly!
Come on. There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and restock an ammo use quite a bit.
Without your help, we might have lost our outpost. Thank you.
Good to see you.
Okay, now let's go ahead and do that, that thing. Honestly, I've been kind of really enjoying myself with this game. Minus the problems I've been having with a certain individual. It has been really fun. Granted, I think I enjoy playing Far Cry 3 a little bit more, but this game does have its moments.
Losing the doctor is a massive loss for us all.
I was looking for that chest. Look, there's a chest there, but finally did a Pagan's Wrath quest. Thank you for the follow, Jennifer Wilson. Really do appreciate it. Every little bit of support is greatly appreciated. Yeah, it's so much easier when you have a rocket launcher. Okay, let's go do this propaganda poster. I'll tag these two locations and we'll kind of work our way down and grab this bell tower, and then we'll do that quest. We'll do this outpost and kind of work our way up towards this Longinus quest, which I want to do next as a main story objective. Where am I going? Why do I need to go that way? I think it'd be faster if I go this way.
Radio Free Kyrat.
Turn off the radio. I don't know why I turn off the radio, then I get out of the car, and as soon as I get back into the car, it turns on the radio again. I don't understand that. So we need to do 3 Pagan's Wrath convoys for 100% completion. That was our first one. I did you on mark. I don't want to do the hostage event. Hey, one of my friend, her name is Sophia Adams. She's very guilty for what she did. She wants you to reply to her and sort everything. She was the one who literally scammed me and tried to con me out of $5,000. So I tried to end things peacefully. I tried to do the right thing by ending the relationship, and she went schizo. The sooner she forgets about me and move on, the sooner I can move on with my life. She blackmailed me. She extorted me for $1,000 of money. I reported her to the authorities. Tell her to move on and leave me alone. I want nothing to do with her. I thought I made that perfectly clear with me blocking her on all accounts. He's literally stalking me and harassing me at every opportunity, and I just want to be left alone. She was not, yeah, she blackmailed me with pictures of our conversation and tried to extort me out of $5,000. She is a scammer. She is a fisher. Leave me alone. I want nothing to do with her. She wronged me. He blackmailed me and extorted me. That is a cybercrime. You know what would be really good for all of us? If she just moved on with her life and try to go after someone else for a change. I'm not giving her an inch. Don't really cater to freaking scammers. Don't give scammers what they want. Just leave me alone. Tell her to just move on with her life and just leave me alone. I'm not going to contact her again. If she really felt bad about it, she shouldn't have tried blackmailing me and trying to convince me to like stay in a relationship with her that I did not want to be in. She said so many fucked up things, and you're just trying to like paint her as a victim. She is the freaking suspect in this. I did nothing wrong. She just blackmailed me and she extorted me $5,000. Dude, she's not gonna die. I know people that try and use suicide as a threat. They have psychological issues, but they never attempt suicide. She's using that as an excuse. I I tried to commit suicide 3 times in my life. I know more than anyone like what goes into someone's head when they're suicidal. She's not suicidal, she's using that as an excuse to get me to feel bad, to feel sympathy for her. Just tell her to move on and leave me alone. She really felt bad she wouldn't have blackmailed me. I'm not gonna like open communications with her just for her to try and extort me out of money again. I'm not gonna like open myself up to a scammer to try and manipulate me. She made the mistake, she can just deal with the consequences. Not have done something so blatantly illegal. It's really not my problem if she tries to kill herself, because I'm not responsible for her actions. What she does on her own time is her own thing. I'm not gonna like take the blame for something that she did out of freaking desperation or out of sympathy. I did nothing wrong. She's the one who did something wrong. Like, I'm not responsible for someone else's actions. The fact that she would say one of her friends harassed me because she can't harass me herself is just really kind of sickening. Oh, so now you're the one blackmailing me? Wow. Wow. I already contacted the authorities. I reached out to the police and the FBI, so nice. Thank you for blackmailing me. So rather than trying to deal this like a responsible adult, she tries to go after my personal life and my professional life before it even started. What a fucking horrible human being. What a fucking evil and psychopathic human being. You know what will help me sort things out? If she moves on and forget about me. What I've been trying to like point that message out to her. I want nothing to do with her.
That ego's attacking! I see movement!
Even an hour into the stream, I'm already like wanting to like stop streaming because it's fucking bullshit.